This disclaimer image establishes the channel's mission to help busy home cooks break down complicated recipes into simple, visual step-by-step guides. The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Bacon-wrapped air fryer Cornish hens, crispy, juicy, and impossibly easy. These bacon-wrapped Cornish hens are fried at 380 degrees F to golden perfection in just 35–40 minutes, seasoned with a simple spice rub of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, poultry seasoning, and a touch of sugar, then stuffed with lemon and fresh rosemary for aromatic flavor from the inside out. The bacon wrap bastes the hens as they cook, delivering crispy skin and tender, succulent meat every time. Here is the written ingredient list for bacon-wrapped air fryer Cornish hens. Recipe guide. All right, let's get everything ready before we start. This recipe keeps things simple. You only need a handful of ingredients and they're grouped so you can grab them easily. Your protein is 2 Cornish hens, each about 1.5 pounds. Think of them as adorable mini chickens, perfect for individual servings. You'll also need 2 slices of bacon to wrap around them for extra flavor and crispiness. For fresh produce, grab half a small lemon and 3 sprigs of fresh rosemary. 2 go into the cooking and 1 is saved for garnish at the end. You'll need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which gets split between rubbing on the hens and greasing the air fryer basket. Now for the spice rub. This is where the magic happens. And don't worry, it's just measuring and mixing. You need 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 teaspoon each of poultry seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika, then a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and just a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. That tiny bit of sugar helps the skin caramelize and turn beautifully golden. Lastly, equipment-wise, have some toothpicks handy to hold the bacon in place, and a meat thermometer is really important here. It takes all the guesswork out of knowing when your hens are perfectly cooked. Before we turn on the air fryer, there are 4 simple prep steps. Take your time here. Good prep is what separates a great dish from an okay one. First, pat the hens completely dry using paper towels. Get everywhere, behind the wings, between the legs, and inside the cavity. This is the single most important step for crispy skin. Then set them on a wire rack over a plate and pop them in the fridge uncovered for at least 1 hour. The cold, dry air in your fridge pulls moisture off the skin, which is exactly what we want. Second, prep your lemon and rosemary. Take that half lemon and cut it into 2 quarters, picking out any seeds. Then take one of your rosemary sprigs and cut it in half crosswise. These pieces are going inside the hens to steam and perfume the meat from the inside out. Third, mix your spice rub. Grab a small bowl and combine all 7 spices: the salt, poultry seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, black pepper, and sugar. Give it a good stir so everything is evenly blended. Fourth, season and wrap. Pat the hens dry 1 more time with fresh paper towels. Rub 1 tablespoon of olive oil all over each hen, underside, wings, thighs, everywhere. Sprinkle about 1/2 teaspoon of Your spice mix inside each cavity. Then coat the outside with the rest, rubbing it into the oil so there are no clumps. Tuck a lemon quarter and a piece of rosemary inside each cavity. Finally, lay one bacon slice lengthwise the top of each hen and pin it underneath with a toothpick. The bacon bastes the hen as it cooks and gets wonderfully crispy. Now for the fun part. We're cooking. There are 4 steps and your air fryer does most of the heavy lifting. Step 1. Preheat your air fryer to 380 degrees F for 10 minutes. While it heats up, brush the basket with a thin layer of olive oil from your remaining tablespoon. This prevents sticking and makes cleanup easier. Step 2. Place both hens in the basket. Breast side down and air fry at 380 degrees F for 20 minutes. Breast side down is key. It protects the delicate breast meat from drying out while the back and thighs get a head start. On crisping, if your basket is snug, angle the hens so they face opposite directions. Drizzle any leftover olive oil over the top. Step 3. Flip the hens over and continue air frying at 380 degrees F for 15 to 20 minutes. This is where the breast skin and bacon get golden and crispy. You're done when your meat thermometer reads 165 degrees F in the thickest part of the thigh. That's the safe, perfectly cooked temperature for poultry. While you wait, chop the leaves from your last rosemary sprig into about a teaspoon of fine pieces for garnish. Step 4. Rest for 10 minutes before serving. This step is easy to skip when you're hungry, but please don't. Resting lets the juices redistribute back into the meat so every bite is moist and flavorful. Use tongs to transfer the hens to a plate or cutting board. Pull out any toothpicks. Sprinkle the chopped rosemary on top. And if you like, fish out the lemon wedge from inside the cavity with a fork and squeeze that warm, fragrant juice right over the hen. That's it. Beautifully golden, bacon-wrapped Cornish hens with crispy skin and juicy meat, all from your air fryer in about 40 minutes of actual cooking time.